It's mail call time. Hello folks, Bodine52 here. Just about 2 weeks ago, I decided to get a P.O. box or an address to be able to trade stickers as well as poker chips, which I love poker chips. And when I originally did it, I thought it would be cool to not only build on my poker chip collection, but to be able to just communicate and share some of the great dealerships in both Pennsylvania and Michigan that I spend a lot of time in as well. So I got it about 2 weeks ago, and I've already started receiving a couple things which I really appreciate. You know, I send those poker chips out not necessarily expecting one back, but do appreciate it when folks do that. That of course they didn't have to. So I wanted to share a couple that I got, and then just really kind of talk about what I think is cool about going on in the Motovlog community. So let's start. So the first one that I actually had already opened came from Tarnation. Had a nice little note in it, and one of Tarnation's stickers, which is super, super cool, right? I love that. Should have consulted him when I did mine because mine are real weak, but you guys will see those. As well as a poker chip from Buford, Georgia, and it looks like that's Fraser's Harley Davidson. So big shout out to Tarnation. I really appreciate that. Hey, go check out his channel. He's got some really cool stuff in there, and Tarnation, I definitely appreciate that. So thank you very much for that. And you got one on the way as well. So this one actually came from a subscriber of mine that doesn't have his own channel, but that I get to communicate with a lot, and he's actually up in Minnesota. So I complain about the weather in Pittsburgh, but I'm sure it's colder and more snow in there. And he goes by the name of Just Rob. So we're going to open that one up together. And let's see what is in here. Safety first, right? So Just Rob. Always enjoy the ride-alongs. Thanks for sharing. Wishes you and Mrs. Bodine a wonderful Christmas. Regards, Rob. Hey man, that's cool. I really appreciate that, and same to you and yours. So let's open this up. Nice getting those little notes. By the way, am learning as somebody who sent out chips to people and they didn't get them because they ended up being tore. I'm learning how to send those out, so I appreciate that. Oh, this comes from Viking Land, Harley Davidson up in Minnesota. I assume he's a Minnesota Vikings fan out of St. Cloud, Minnesota. So, wow, that's really cool. Just Rob, I know you don't have a channel, but I know you're a rider, and I know you're a subscriber of many of ours, and I can tell you, talking for everybody and myself, I really appreciate that, so thank you for that. And the next one is coming from the Blue Bike and Doyle channel. You know, I really wanted to open this one and talk about this guy, because not only does he have a cool channel, but I always like watching him. I always like how he edits stuff. I like how he's just straightforward. I like how he's just kind of dicking around in the shed, and just a really easy guy to like, and a super, super cool channel. So if you have not been on his channel, you are missing something. So check him out. So let's open that up. And I am starting to send out my chips in a package like this as well. So we'll see if we'll see what we got in here. Dude, what do you got going on here? So hang on. Oh man, The blue Bike and Doyle sticker. How sweet is that? That is in the collection for sure. So let's see what this says. Hey, Bodine52, thanks for the chip you sent me. Here's some back. Ride safe. The Blue Bike and Doyle channel. Really cool. So what do we got here? Dude. Dude, are you kidding me? What? Man, you didn't have to do this. What are you doing? Look at that. Some cards? Man, I gotta learn from these guys, right? First ride motorcycle reviews, motorcycle gear reviews, motorcycle ride or advance, and general motorcycle discussion. I just watched his vlog on what he wears in the winter, which was kind of cool, other than the one picture that looked like he wasn't wearing anything, but you could skip over that part. Kind of something he included that actually came from NC Stoney, one of my favorites. But look at this, man. Who does this? Seriously, dude? You sent me this many chips. You did not have to do that. I can't even thank you enough. This is incredible. So I'm not going to read each one of these, but you know, I know that he is from Georgia. Look at this. I mean, seriously, who does that? What a great guy. I can't thank you enough. And you know, I guess my point in doing all this stuff and talking today is not only to show this for my first time, but just to say what an amazing community we have in motor vloggers and folks that are subs to us, and that kind of share the great passion we all have for motorcycle riding. And you know, just stuff like this means a lot, and shows me that I'm really glad that I do this and get to interact with folks, learn a lot about motorcycles, learn about different parts of the country, learn about people. I've made friends that I've rode with, and right now a bunch of us are planning a West Virginia motor vlogger and sub meetup. So check out my channel for that video. I don't need to watch TV anymore because I got YouTube and all of you, so I really appreciate that. Really appreciate the viewers. Check out my channel. Check out all of these folks that I talked about today. And look at the people that are commenting on theirs and go to their channels, because you're missing out a lot. I've just found that I'm missing so many folks that I'm now found their channels. And I appreciate the communication. I appreciate the comments. Appreciate the friendships. Look forward to some rides. And if you would like to get a chip from me, you don't need to send one to me. Just feel free to shoot me a note in the comments, and I'll get one right out in the mail to you, and happily do so. I do now have a Facebook channel. I'm gonna show that right here, bang, and as well as an Instagram account. So if you want to check that out, I'll include some pictures and things that's going on in the Mr. and Mrs. Bodine life. Thanks again for looking in on my channel in this video. Thanks for all the folks that sent me something. You didn't need to do that, but I'm very appreciative of it. So this is Bodine52. I'm going to check out now, but Merry Christmas to everybody, and thanks again.